Hi, it's Stephen here from Anders Pink, and I wanted to quickly show you some of the features that we have that help you stay smart and work together as a team. So we're all about helping teams work together and share their collective intelligence. A couple of ways you can do that. First of all, you need to be a member of a team, which is part of the Pro account. So I'm in the team BuzzSumo here. It's a group of us who work together on content marketing. So all of our content and our briefings are all about content marketing, curation, etc. If you're in multiple teams, you can just switch here. I'm in way too many teams, but you can just switch using this button here. I'm looking at the dashboard view. Dashboard is where it brings in most recent, most well shared, and most interacted with content across all my briefings into one view, which is a really handy way for me to quickly flick through and see what's going on over the last 24 hours or last 10 minutes or so across my briefings. So in here I can see various pieces of content. If I want to interact with these contents to tell people what I think about them, obviously I can just go and read them. So there's an article by Jeff Bullis about content marketing trends. Jeff normally brings in good content, and he's listed off a range of different trends here. So I can come back here and I might say I like this article and I want to tell people about it. So a couple of ways in which I can do that. I can upvote it, which is +1ing or liking it, signaling to the rest of the team that I think it's good, and that will push it up the list for them. I can go further. I can add a comment to it saying, good set of trends. What do you think? Which a comment will also add more weight to it, but I can go further with a comment. I can also direct it specifically at somebody. So if I happen to know one of my colleagues is particularly interested in these types of articles, I can mention him directly in the article here. When I comment on something or when I mention someone specifically, they get a notification. Notifications appear up here. So anytime someone marks something as a must read or mentions me in a comment, I get a notification. I get a little red dot up here. And the same thing is true when I do it for somebody else. So it's a way of keeping your rest of your team or specific members of your team informed about content that's really relevant to them. I can also pin a piece of content, so I can save it. So because content updates all the time in these briefings every few hours, if you want to hold on to something for future reference, it's useful to pin it to a saved board here. So I'm going to add this to the B2B marketing board and save it. And I can come back to that in the future if I want to as well. I can also flag something as a must read. So that's me saying, I really think we need to check this out. This is important. It might be because it's a risk or it's an opportunity for our business. So that's just another way in which I can draw people's attention to the content. So those are 4 different ways: flagging, writing a comment or mentioning somebody, pinning, or just upvoting something to let people know what you think of the content and why it's worth their attention.